So what's up, Squad Squad? Welcome back to another video. And today we are having a Warframe video, another one. And today we'll be talking about a guide for Warframe. And the guide that we'll be talking about is Oberon, a frame, my favorite frame. He's really powerful when you actually put stuff into him. So, his first ability, Smite. It's a power pulse that shoots at enemies, and it shoots little more balls all around and have a chance of hitting other enemies. And it's powerful, and it makes them fall to the ground, which makes them sustainable to ground finishers. And so it's powerful. It does a tiny bit of radiation damage. It has a lot of radius. It's mostly damage reduction, but it's not great damage, but it's still good damage. It's if you upgrade it most of the time with some mods. I don't think you can. Yeah, you can. It deals maybe 20 more damage. Right now, it only deals maybe 15 damage. But if mods, it can probably do 50 damage at one point. Mine does 35, I believe. You just have to upgrade it a lot and master your rank 30. Not master your rank, rank 30 is max rank. It will do more damage. It will start to do maybe 16 damage. No, 20 damage. And once you add more mods, it does maybe a little bit more damage. And then you can just add a lot of mods to make it have a bit more of a ability range, make it hit farther. And yeah, it's a pretty good move, and I believe it's one of his best. Okay, and now we'll be talking about his second ability, Hollowed Ground. Hollowed Ground is really good for defense and survival missions, especially on Lua when you're in the vaults and you're in the little corridor. You hit the hollowed ground, and people just walk towards you, and they would just die from the hollowed ground. Hollowed Ground is where it's basically a poisonous garden that Oberon shoots out. It's a big radius. You can upgrade the radius with some radius mods. It deals over time probably at least 65 damage. I don't know, you can upgrade it to do more damage, but it does do a lot of damage, especially if you upgrade it. And if you continue to upgrade it, it will do more damage, and it is really, really good, especially on defense missions. I already said that, but it's usually the best on defense missions. You could upgrade it a lot. Mine does a lot of damage, about 100 each time. So the second ability is really reliable, and Oberon is good to have when you have your hollowed ground, especially for they're called eidolons. You place down your hollowed ground and switch to your operator, and then shoot them with the emote. And it's really, 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 really good for loads of eidolons, survival, and defense. So yeah, that's the second ability. It's really good. Okay, his third ability, in my opinion, his kind of worst ability, but this is the ability that people call him a healer, because his ability, I don't forgot what the name of his is, but you sacrifice energy. It takes your energy away for health, and you slam into the ground, and whoever's next to you, like teammates, it will give them helps too, but it doesn't take away their energy. It still takes away your energy. I mean, I don't use it that much except for when my health is really low. It's not the best move that he has, but it's his healing move. It's really reliable. If you have a low if you have a low ranked friend with you and he needs healing, that's really good. And yeah, that's his third ability. I mean, it's really not that much to say to it. It's just over time it gives them more health with more energy. So yeah, that's his third ability. So his fourth ability, the best ability, is Reckoning. It's his best ability because whoever's near you, you make them float into the ground, into bubbles, and slammed into the ground, which deals a lot of damage. And people around that were witness but did not get hurt at all will suffer from blind for a short period of time, where and sometimes they get knocked down, but it's really they don't get knocked down that much. But when they witness and they get blinded, sometimes they knock down. It's not always a chance of it knocking down, but it's a pretty good chance. So Reckoning is really useful, and they call it a type of, like, a copy off of Necros for some reason. I don't know why. But his fourth ability, that one is really good for also when there's loads of enemies, you can do it. It doesn't matter how much, he will put them all into balls, except for if they're too far away, they will just get blinded. But it's really, really good if you're stuck in a situation where your weapons, you can't get too close. So your fourth ability, everyone just dies or just gets blinded. So it's a really good ability. And yeah, that's it. I guess that's pretty it for his abilities. But his passive is, he has two passives for some reason. But his passive is that he will grant any of your Kubro or Cat a 1 free instant revive every mission. And his second passive, it doesn't say this, but it actually is, for a short period of time, animal and wildlife will not kill you. Like in missions where, for example, Earth, all the Kubros and Cats will not hurt you. It will only hurt the Grineer. So they like become your buddy for a short period of time, but at one point they will start to kill you. So yeah, that's it. That's all Oberon's abilities and passives, and he's a really reliable Warframe to use. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.